What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Last Place Garage, and today I got something kind of special for you. We're working on the Blazer again, but it's something I've been putting off for a long time, and well, something happened and it's kind of time to do that. The computer and the engine control module, it died. So what I decided to do is I'm going to take the majority of the wiring out of the car, along with all the interior, the seats, all my stereo stuff, the carpet, just about everything. Now, instead of throwing another $85 remanufactured computer at it, I'm going to pull the entire harness, clean up all the connectors, repin things if they need it, and make sure it's not going to kill another $85 computer if I put one in there. Well, we're that much closer to getting this harness out of here and testing it and getting rid of the weird mildew smell these cars always have. I'm going to clean up a couple of tiny little rust spots, lay down some etch primer and some higher temperature paint than what was factory, and then I'll be laying a ton of Dynamat down. So, let's go. Alright, so changed my clothes, got my work stuff on, got all my tools out. Now, let's just get after it. Alright, just to give you guys an idea of what I'm working with. It's mostly stuff like this is what I'm really concerned about. All these tiny little amounts of rust. I just want to nip all this in the bud early before it starts to rot through. To fix that crack. Before I got to do any, major sheet metal work. Also, I really want to get rid of all this nasty sound deadener and replace it with some much better stuff. Okay, now that I got the majority of the wire wheeling out of the way, and I vacuumed all the as much dust as I could get up, I'm gonna do something what I call a chemical scrub. It's not really something I've seen a lot of people do, but I've had really good luck with it. And essentially, instead of just Scotch-Briting and scuffing up your surface before you spray your primer down, I soak my Scotch-Brite in a little bit of alcohol, and it kind of helps to keep the abrasiveness there and keeps it from clogging up full of dust. And it's the same idea as wet sanding, but with the alcohol, it just seems to kind of bite in a little bit better. Also, what this does, it breaks down all of the grease, all of the wax, and anything that would not let the paint adhere to it. So what I'm using is etch primer, and etch primer is awesome. It's not really a high fill type of primer, so it's not really all that sandable. But what it's really, really good at, it's got some acid in there, which helps chemically bite into the metal in your paint, or your old paint. So this stuff is excellent for preventing rust, better than normal primer at preventing rust. It also gives you excellent adhesion. Now we're going to go over the top of it with some white engine enamel to kind of closely match the floor, but also my exhaust runs right underneath here, and last time the paint started to yellow because of all the heat, so I'm going to use something that can take a little bit higher temperature. Okay, I'm really sorry I didn't do this, but I kind of forgot to record myself welding the floor back together. My bad. That's why we're pulling the carpet into the driveway, so I could weld all that. There's no footage. I'm horrible. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get more welding footage later.
Here's some royalty-free, half-naked women. Okay.
Yeah, this is how you get a car with no motor up into a driveway. Ratchet strap it one by one. easy there, Zippy. Why? Because you fucking folded the goddamn strap over?
Did I?
This is why. This is why you need a winch on your Blazer.
It fucking worked, didn't it?
This is another one of those times where Mike does something and I'm just gonna say, don't do this at home.
Now, with all the rust repaired, all the little blemishes and bubbles and all the little rust spots ground down, they're gone. Some nice, fresh batch primer, now some paint. Now, laying down some Dynamat. So, making some really good progress so far.
We're getting close. So Dynamatting the whole shebang. Mike still has a couple sheets left. He spent more on Dynamat than I've spent on some Volvos buying the car.
Now that's a lot of Dynamat! Thank you guys for tuning in. I had a lot of fun with this one, and yes, that was a lot of goddamn Dynamat. My fingers are still sticky from it. Please, do us a solid, do not forget to subscribe.
And hit the bell, and hit the like button, leave a comment below, tell us what we messed up. Subscribe. In the next couple of weeks, we're going to do some really cool stuff with Turbo Volvos, and then go to Radwood. Do subscribe. Yeah, I think that's a winner. Thank you.